How is it going, everybody? This is Eddie, and welcome back to the Minecraft Let's Play. I have built I guess you could kind of call it, let's see, let's chop down, where's my axe? There it is. Let's chop down a tree, and let's make a sign, and let's give that building a proper name. Actually, I said I wasn't going to do that, this map. No replanting trees. I want the well, this is spawn. I don't, whatever. I generally like my landscape treeless, and then I can plant trees where I want them. But anyways, let's just do this, and let me get a sign. Sorry, I should have done this part right beforehand. I didn't think I was going to do it. But I am. So I did. Oh, 3 signs. I keep forgetting about that. The AFK House 2.0. So my last one was this whole redstone thing, and I specifically on purpose made it overly fancy as a joke. But this one is exactly all you would need. So less fancy, less expensive. I mean, I would have remade the other one, but it's more expensive, and we're still so new. Don't want to have things be more expensive than they have to be. But here's our wheat farm. Everything's finished and planted, up and running. Haven't had a chance to harvest it yet because that wasn't too long ago. And today we're going to visit a special place that I said we would visit last episode, and then I foolishly forgot about in the middle of the video. So sorry about that, but here it is. Ta-da! Special place. Alright, so on with the episode. Just kidding. This is where I spent my first night. I said I would show that. It's not a big deal. But promised I would, and then I didn't. I did a lot of caving originally too for some reason. I think it was because I was gonna make a surface spawner, which I might do, but I doubt it because of the dungeon that I found over there. But I've cleared some space, and I think it's time to make I think we're going to make another farm. And we got a couple things to do today. There's this, and then there was one more, but I'm forgetting what it was. Oh boy, okay. Alright, so the first thing we gotta do for this farm is determine, I think we're gonna do 64, so it's gonna be 32 down. If you haven't guessed, it is a reed farm. Let's make it even with this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Oh. Meh. I don't know how many deep this is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22. 22 plus 22 is 44. Plus 1 more is 45. Which is actually going to be good enough because I like that number. 45 is divisible. Oh no. Yeah, wait, sorry. There. The reason why there's 45 instead of 44 is because this end piece right here. But 45 is divisible by 3. Right? Hold on. 40. 45. Let's see if I can divide this into 3 groups. Right, so that means you'll get 15 books out of the deal. Which is pretty good, because that's also divisible by 3. which means that we'll be able to get an even number, which would be, they'll get 5 bookshelves out of a total. Out of 1 layer. Wait, is that right? 5 bookshelves out of 1 layer of this? Because if you let it grow to 3 high, then you'd be able to get 15 bookshelves out of it. Which seems a little crazy. But good. I don't know if I did my math right. I probably did something terribly wrong. So the water is obviously annoying, and I brought half slabs to cover it up, but now that I'm thinking about it, probably gonna want lily pads. I didn't harvest enough of those though, so I won't do that. Alright. Let's put down the half slabs. We're gonna alternate and just see how far that gets us. Should get us all the way to the end. Perfect. That's a pretty nice pattern. Now let's plant these guys down. Put it on sand because it grows faster on sand. And I think the trade-off here is that you also need leather for books, but you don't need and you need books for bookcases, which are for the enchanting table, but you don't, or which, you know, yeah, I'm sure most people know that. But you also don't need as many because you only need to go up to level 30. So that's kind of how they made it fair. Well, everyone is the judge for themselves to determine if that's actually how it turned out, but I have yet to try it, so I'm not going to pass judgment until I do. My initial guess is that coupled, if you count the fact that you don't need as much XP to get to the max level, it's going to be more than fair. So enchantments will be easier to get, but you're going to do a lot more of them because they made some of the better ones a lot more rare. So, that's thing 1. Thing 2 was... I still forget. But we can have a new thing 2, because I actually just had a thought occur to me. Actually, you know what? Thing 2... I have all the supplies, I think. Thing 2, we're going to attempt to do a little bit of work on this zombie XP farm. Kind of forget how it works, but wait, let's just go in through the. Should I just make the drop? Ooh, an egg. Pretty valuable right now. I want to make a chicken farm. Those cows need to stay there. Don't think I'm gonna make that drop. So we will just head down into the cave and do things that way. Now this design is extremely popular. I don't know whose design it is and originally, but the first person who I saw do it, and the one who I think most people reference when they do it, is Etho from his channel. It's called Etho's Lab. If you don't know him, you should. That's kind of my catchphrase when I talk about a channel. If you don't know him, you should. Let's see how much. It looks like we're going to get a lot of mossy in here. It's always a good thing. I already got exactly 1 stack from another dungeon, so happy about that. I'm going to do this. Just in case the gravel falls. Oh, just that one, I guess. So, I'm thinking about how to do this one. And I guess a drop is the most reliable. But for that, we're going to need vines. And I think there's a jungle right near here, so I'm going to have to grab some coal and some iron. And while we're doing this, hopefully the reeds are loaded, and we can get what's it called? Oh, books. And we can actually start getting an enchantment set up. These things are such a pain in the ass to do because of the leather, and I find you have to do a lot of crafting to get to them, and so sometimes the math doesn't always work out, which is always a pain. So, yeah. Now, I know that it's like there's 3 blocks on one side, 4 blocks on another, I think, for this, or something. But, I'm not really sure. I'll explain what I mean in a bit. I don't want to stop recording because I want to show the entire process, but maybe you guys don't care as much. So, I'm going to clear some stuff out and be back. Okay, let me explain to you what's been done here. We got, no inventory, but what we got here is we have, oh goodness, hello there. You must have spawned in the corner. So the reason, this is very specific dimensions, and I will explain it to you right now. So we have, first of all, make a pillar up above, not there, up right above the spawner so that nothing will spawn and no zombies will spawn and get stuck on it. That's important. And so your ceiling could just be lower. That's another solution, but my ceiling was already high. I didn't feel like filling it in. But now, if we count out from the spawner diagonally, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 with the torches, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I'm pretty sure this is too big. Or unnecessarily big, I should say. It's not too big. Which is fine, because it's not going to make any difference compared to, I'm pretty sure, compared to as if it was too small, which would make a huge difference. So that's the dimensions of your floor, and of course you need it 2 blocks lower than the spawner, so that zombies can walk under it. If they couldn't walk under, then they'd get stuck on it, and you don't want that. So now, let's just test the distance here. It's perfect. The water... Need to put the torches on the wall, sorry. The water flows, oh, and then the very last one needs to be 2 deep, so that, just because, I'll explain in a second. So now let's place our water, and I'll show you where. You want it all along whichever wall you want it to be the back wall. So as you can oh, sorry, I forgot to place this block that I was using as a step. Alright, so as you can see, this is the effect it has. It's, so the goal is that any spawned zombie will flow right down, just like this guy did. Alright, now we need to carry them away from the spawner a little bit, because you don't want them interfering with the next spawns of any other zombies that would like to come. So just a couple blocks, that's probably good. And then you want to bring the zombies up to the surface. There's a very specific way to do that. Let me up. Okay, so let me get some more water. Put the infinite springs back here. Let me just place this here and see how far it flows to there. Alright, so in order to go any farther, we're going to need to drop down a level. Not a problem. Doesn't matter. And we'll bring it to here. That seems like a good spot now. I believe, yes, okay. Oh, goodness. What the heck is that? What? Am I suffocating? I think I am. Hope they don't do that. The zombies? Or is there an invisible zombie here? Let me try logging. Oh. Whoops. Just when I started, really? Just when I started. Alright, first, before we talk about what you see here or what you don't see here, one second. First, let's talk about what just happened when I stopped. Basically, I'm not sure what was suffocating me there. I logged back in, and I was over a block in this wall, and so I dug myself free. But I'm pretty sure if I stay there, it's going to happen again. So it's a bug. I'm sure it'll be fixed. It's probably one that people are going to run into, so I'm sure they know about it. But then I experienced another bug, which was this right here. Let's see if it fixes itself now, probably. Nope, can't jump up. And I'm pretty sure that's not always been the case, but a simple fix was a half slab, so that I could actually just walk right up. And you're still caught, well, even though you're on your the half slab, you're still caught in the water stream for some of it. But then I pulled myself up. And now let's talk about the disaster. So, as I often do in videos, I wasn't really paying attention, and I wasn't really looking at the screen. I was looking at the internet browser that I had, but I was done building it. And if you don't know what the disaster is yet, you will in a second, if you didn't notice it before, because it's a big one. And I take these. What don't I need? Don't need cocoa beans. Don't really need gunpowder. I do need gunpowder, but not yet. I don't. It's the next day, I should say. Not the next. Well, it's technically the next day, but anyways, I need to give myself some time to calm down. So I'm not paying attention. I'm all done building it. It's time to clear off the torches. Well, I put some torches on the spawner, right? So here goes Eddie with the diamond pick, not paying attention, just kind of flailing at it, and kind of just doing, like, holding down click and just kind of going like this on all the spawners, just trying to reach it. And I'm over here, and I'm trying to reach the torch, and stupid me is holding down click, and boop, pop, there goes the spawner, when it was all done. So I did some caving for quite a while. I did not want to record right after that because I knew that the rest of the episode would be taken up with things that you would probably find funny for a while and then not so funny after I kept going. But anyways, after I kept raging. But anyways, I will take you through the route which the zombies were supposed to go. But anyways, luckily not too far from here, actually really close, there's another zombie spawner. So, forget that right there, and that's not important. But you alternate water and fences, water sign, and the zombie will swim up, and then this is all the way up on the surface, and you do this here, and so the water lowers, and does that push right? Oh, that doesn't push right. Oh wow, it wouldn't have even worked. Okay. What if I did? Oh wait, no. Oh no, this is what we would do to fix it. I know it doesn't matter anymore, but well, basically you would just put a block there, I think. I don't know. Hey. Okay. Anyways, point. Oh wait, no, there, that fixed it. What did I do? Oh, I just broke another. I have no idea. But anyways, then the water and the sign diagonally in this pattern right here, I mean stair and sign is what I meant to say, will cause the zombies to flow up a block, so it stayed even. Then you get the vines and a drop down. Whoa! I wasn't planning on actually dropping. So that actually, oh, I have armor on. If I didn't have armor on, that would have either killed me or brought me down to half a heart or something like that. Still a little upset because that took a long time to do, but it's okay. I found 2 more dungeons actually. I did Caving Far Away and then I did Caving Closer. Caving Far Away was a spider dungeon, is pretty useless. But anyways, I was caving right around here and found herds more zombies and went to them. It was a tiny spawner room with a zombie spawner, and I have already built it. I didn't want to fail again and then have to come back and tell you guys that. Because if I had broken that spawner by accident, I would have just acted like it never happened, or probably it would have been even funnier, I guess. No, I would have told you, but I think what I wanted was like, I mean, obviously I didn't want to break it, but if I did mess up, I wanted to be able to say that I did it twice in a row and stuff. But luckily, I was super careful, and I did not break it twice in a row. I haven't tested this out yet, so we're going to have to do that. But this is the room right here that they drop. It's the same exact setup. Now I can't remember how to get into the actual spawner. Let's try this maybe. Oh, pfft. It was dumb. For some reason I thought that went down to the spawner room. Not sure why that hole is there. Well, that certainly goes down, but we don't want to go down like that. Maybe over here. Yeah, over here. Okay, of course it's closed off right now. But here it is. It's the exact same setup. There's a couple things I have to do. Now I'm going to punch these. I'm not going to have my pick out this time. Like an idiot. I'm just going to punch these torches. But first let's do this. Just in case. No, stop doing that. I'm terrible. Okay. What's going on here? I need another fence. No, I don't. There we are. That should actually be a full block because you don't want him to jump unless you need the space here. So there's that. Of course now I can't get out. Cool. I'm not going to take you through the route of this one because it's all underground. There's nothing fancy to see. I might have to actually take the route though. Actually, there is something fancy to see, so we'll take the route, but I gotta break the torches, and I think I should survive, and if not, I'll come back and just get my stuff in the bottom of the system. Okay. Oh, nice. Minecraft. Awesome. Freeze up on me. Make me go back up again. Okay. So we gotta plug this up. Might as well start taking these off now. lightly punch, just in case. Ooh. Hello there. This one wasn't as much digging and stuff. Like, I ran into a bunch of caves. That was lucky. Took a lot shorter time to do this one. I'm not sure why. Ooh, that looks pretty dark. Alright, let's go, let's go. So, swim up, alternating, just as before. There's a zombie here in our path. Keep moving. Or just die. And flow over here. Now, under here is what's special. This water stream makes it so that this water stream, if it didn't reach, now it reaches and it matches perfectly. Alright, so let's see. What happens to these guys? Please be one hit. That would be so convenient. There are a lot of hits. If I did the math right, I think they're dropping 22 blocks. Wow, there are a lot of hits. Alright. Let's see. The one thing that I also find acceptable, that's gravel, is, let's do one of these. And then make a bunch of these. By bunch, I mean probably 8. Oh, of course I can't make 8. Slowest process ever. Okay, 4 more. It's not gonna cut it. Here, I'll do this. Oh, that's gravel. This texture, just terrible. Alright. No! How high did I bring them up? This should be the right height, I thought. 22. It sure didn't look like 22. Did it? Maybe it's only 12. Well, it's here, it's working, and, yes, a few adjustments need to be made, but for the most part, it's a system. So, it's a mob system. So, the other thing I could try to do is maybe since the water matches up perfect. Oh yeah, let's try that. Let's get rid of those vines and stuff like that. But I'll do that later. For right now, I'd like to end the episode. Oh, I got an iron shovel. Very nice. There's one thing that I'm gonna do some stuff off camera for the next episode, obviously, but and then we're gonna move on to something else, and it's gonna be fun. So be there. And this is almost looking like harvest. We'll probably do that next episode. The reeds are definitely ready, but the wheat is getting close. Next episode, I would really like to. I didn't know it wasn't so bad. I thought they were supposed to be tough. Oh, I was blocking with an blocking and I had iron armor on though, so probably helped. Anyways, as I was saying, I don't remember what I was saying, but it's not important because it was probably just rambling. So, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please show some kind of support. I really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next episode.